Hey, how's it going, YouTube? And in today's guide, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get guaranteed perfect natures on legendary Pokemon, but this also works for pretty much any wild Pokemon that you can capture. Remember, as always, if this video does help you out, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as well as comment down below. Honestly, just comment anything. It really helps the channel with the algorithm. Anyway, let's just get right into the guide. Now, we all know one of the best things about Pixelmon, yet also one of the most frustrating things, is legendary Pokemon. And while catching them can be pretty easy with, just having a Master Ball, they're not guaranteed to be the nature that you want. As I catch this Rayquaza and, I get all my achievements and stuff, it is awesome. I got a legendary Rayquaza, but as I go here, it's not really the nature that I want. It's just a neutral nature. And as we all know, natures do have a pretty big impact on Pokemon. It's about 10% of their stats, so if we look at my perfect nature Feraligatr here, I can have such a good physical attack by choosing the option to raise it with the adamant nature and lowering my special attack, which I never use, meaning all my physical moves go off of this massive 270 stat. Also, keep in mind that this isn't EV trained at all. With all this said, we all know just how important natures are in Pokemon, and it's a big part of competitive Pokemon. So, how can you guarantee yourself getting the perfect nature? Well, I could just use a naturement on the Rayquaza I just captured and, turn it into a jolly nature or a adamant nature. However, there's actually a way to guarantee that when you capture it, it can be the nature you want. Alright, so we've established how important natures are and that, yeah, we can use naturements, but how do we guarantee perfect nature? Well, let's assume this is your solo world or a world with friends and you want to get Pokemon with perfect natures so you can battle them and have a competitive advantage. First, you're going to need to go to the end. Now, you'll have to kill the Ender Dragon, which, still spawns in Pixelmon, and after you do, you have this whole end island to yourself to catch many Pokemon. The big Pokemon we're going to want to catch here is actually Abra. Now, the reason why Abra is so important is because it gets the ability Synchronize. And as you can read right here, you might be wondering, how does this help us in the slightest with getting perfect natures? Well, Synchronize has an out-of-battle effect that's better than the effect it gets in battle. So let's say we have an Abra at the first slot of our party, and it has the ability Synchronize and the nature Adamant. The next Pokemon we catch, it'll also have the nature of Adamant. Now, what I recommend doing is just sniping Abras like this and then throwing your Quick Ball at them. It is the best and easiest way to capture Abra. Now, after we capture a few Abras, we need to check and make sure they have the ability Synchronize and then check if it's the nature we want. This can be a little tedious as you have to be lucky for this part, but thankfully the end spawns tons and tons of Abra. So you just got to keep sniping them like so, and then throwing your Quick Ball at them. Keep capturing them until you get one with the ability Synchronize and the nature you want. Now, I do want you guys to know that this can take a little bit, as like I said before, it is luck-based. I've seen people get really lucky and get the natures they want with the ability Synchronize, and I've also seen people get really unlucky with that. Also, let it be known, if you get an Abra that has the ability Inner Focus but the nature you want, just take your ability Capsule and you can change its ability to Synchronize. Ability Capsules are also far more common than ability Patches, so you don't need to worry about that. Now, after we've caught a few Abra, we can check and, oh, I got the ability Synchronize and the nature of Adamant, the one that I wanted. So now, I just have to put this Abra in the first slot of my party. Now, what we do is we go back to the mountain biome, and we just, let's say we have our Rayquaza to spawn here. We're flying, pretend we're just flying on our Pokemon. We have Abra in the first slot of our party. We don't have to send Abra out first thing. It just has to be in that first slot. So we'll throw our other Rayquaza at it, if I can actually, hit this guy right here. There we go. Now, as you can see, we have Rayquaza in a battle, Abra in the first slot. We're just going to throw our Master Ball at it and catch this wild Rayquaza, and it should have the nature of Adamant, the one that we want. Now let's go in our PC, we'll put our other Abra away, and we'll get our new Rayquaza, and you guys will see that it has the nature of Adamant. And this trick isn't just for legendary Pokemon. You can actually use this trick on any Pokemon. See, as long as Abra is in the first slot of the party and we catch let's catch a Jangmo real quick right here. We'll just, Master Ball it for the sake of the video. Now, if we look at our Jangmo's nature, it'll be Adamant. This can work with any Pokemon that has the ability Synchronize. I just think Abra is the best one to do it because of how common it is in the end and how easy it is to just farm for getting the nature that you want. But Pokemon like Routes also work. Again, it's any Pokemon with the ability Synchronize. I just highly recommend Abra for how common it is. And yes, this is more of a late game thing in Pixelmon since you do have to access the end as well as defeat the Ender Dragon, so you can just freely go and catch Abras as you want. I mean, it works. So that's it for this video. I hope this guide helps you out a ton. I know that whenever I learned this trick, it really helped me, and I want to give a special thanks to a friend of mine named Ferreri for actually teaching me this trick, and I've actually been using it since Pixelmon Season 2. And speaking of Pixelmon Season 2, here's a video right here on screen to watch some more awesome Pixelmon content as well as guides over here. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope it helps you out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.